Hey there, meteorologist Paige Noel here. We are tracking rounds of rain and storms and a WVLT First Alert Weather Day heading into that holiday weekend. I know a lot of you got some outdoor plans. I actually have some good and bad news within that First Alert forecast. Of course, that WVLT First Alert Weather Day on Sunday, something we're watching very closely. But the forecast really Friday into Saturday is actually looking a little bit better. So we're going to talk about that here. Here's kind of what we're looking at right now. It's been a little bit noisy so far this morning, especially north of 40. Kind of right on track with what we are expecting. We still got those downpours and storms lingering as we head into the next couple of hours. So kind of dying down actually as we look at this cluster. Kind of just clipped parts of West Knox. I could hear a few rumbles of thunder here, but I don't think we got in on that super heavy rain. I know North Knoxville, you guys definitely did. A little noisy over towards kind of the Rogersville, Morristown area. Those orange lightning strikes, those are actually older ones. So just kind of seeing those start to fade out. We're tracking this kind of cluster of some storms. It's been very noisy, some heavy rain for you guys in Scott County, and seeing lots of lightning within that area. None of these storms have been severe. They've just been heavy rain and then a little bit noisy. I've been watching them closely. I haven't seen any hail, at least indicated on the radar. Haven't seen any reports from you guys. If you guys, of course, have reports, we love to see those because it's hard for us to know what's going on out there. But it's just been noisy, heavy rain. Also in that WVLT First Alert Weather app, super handy because this morning it kept telling me heavy rain in your area, lightning in your area. That's very handy as we head into especially the next couple of days. We're starting to get into that summertime pattern where we're getting these pop-up downpours and storms. So that's just handy to have with you. Also within that WVLT First Alert Weather app, every hour we're updating how much rain you're seeing in your area. So that's kind of really handy too, especially I know up towards Oneida you guys have seen a lot of rain and probably going to see a lot more rain than the rest of us today. So here's kind of the rest of the track. I want to talk about this first because I know a lot of you probably wondering what's the rest of my day going to look like, and I think we could get somewhat of a break over the next really couple of hours, and then I think we have more downpours and storms starting to pop up as we head into the afternoon to evening hour. So plateau towards that Southern Valley between that 5 and 6 o'clock time frame and kind of spreading out in coverage once again as we head towards those evening hours. Some pockets of heavy rain, noisy, maybe some gusty winds or hail within some of these storms. Again, that severe risk is still on that lower end for today, and then we are going to continue to see some of those downpours and storms come a little bit more spotty overnight and then heading into your Friday morning. Definitely could be pretty foggy by the time you're waking up and stepping out the door there on Friday. So here's how much more rain to expect throughout the day. I think we've already picked up almost half an inch, a little bit more than that into some spots, so could pick up another half an inch to almost an inch of rain really area wide. So we got some really heavy downpours expected as we head throughout the afternoon hours. So that risk for severe storms today, we're in a marginal risk. That's a 1 out of 5 on that severe weather scale. So I can't rule out a very isolated strong to severe storm. I think it's mostly just noisy and heavy rain. They've been kind of slow moving, so not really those gusty winds. So we'll keep it on that localized flooding threat with that as well. So that's a severe risk for today, and then same for tomorrow. We're just in that marginal risk. That's a 1 out of 5 again on that severe weather scale. So very isolated chance for a stronger storm to pop up today and tomorrow. And I think the threat even for a storm to pop up tomorrow, that risk is kind of going down. This is actually new data I was just looking at for you guys before jumping on here. We are seeing some of those kind of spotty showers throughout the day. Friday starting to trend a little bit drier. Here's something also to note, that models have not been doing well at all with some of these storms kind of popping up. So we're kind of going run by run here. We could watch the timing, the coverage change. So just be patient with us on that. And then that's why that WVLT First Alert Weather app is so handy, because as soon as this stuff starts to change, we're going to send a notification straight to your phone, even if we're not on a newscast. So that's kind of something important to note as we head into really the next couple of days here. But I think we could see a few storms bubble up into the afternoon to evening hours. A little bit of clearing, but I do think we're tracking maybe some heavier downpours and storms to move in overnight. So this is kind of late Friday night. So this is something brand new. We're going to continue to watch this. Again, some of our maps have some heavier downpours pushing in, kind of a bigger coverage area. Others are a little bit less. So I'm going to show you guys kind of the more I guess excessive example here to show that I do think we get some downpours and storms to move in kind of late Friday, early into your Saturday morning. But I do think Saturday's trending a little bit drier. So I know a lot of you making plans. You want to get out in the boat. You want to get out about the pool. I want to get out by the pool as well. I think Saturday is definitely looking better than Sunday with that WVLT First Alert Weather Day. So we're going to be tracking that First Alert Weather Day as we head into your Sunday. So here's the latest timing on that. Sunday starts out dry, and then I think we see the clouds. The timing of Sunday, a little up in the air, but I do think we get the isolated chance for a strong to severe storm to pop up by the afternoon hours. So kind of that 3, 4 o'clock time frame. And I know a lot of you are probably outside, so just be careful about this. Make sure your friends and family know that we could be tracking some strong to severe thunderstorms by Sunday afternoon. Then we can start to see more of those pop up as we head into the evening hours. I do think the greatest threat could potentially be later in the night. What I mean by that is late Sunday, early as we head into your Monday morning. So here's a look at 1 a.m. So kind of a break. You think we're in the clear, but we're not. We have this round of rain and storms starting to push in really early on Monday. So we could be tracking more of those strong to severe storms to actually push in early Monday morning. Again, watching the timing of this very closely, but here's a look at that 5, 6 o'clock time frame. And a lot of you are off of work, but you definitely want to have a way to get those watches and warnings throughout the overnight hour Sunday, and then as we head into early Monday morning. And we're going to be keeping an eye on a bunch of different things here. There's that WVLT First Alert Weather Day kind of expiring, I'd say closer to that 8 o'clock time frame as we start to see those downpours and storms push out if you're heading into the rest of your Memorial Day. So strong to severe storms are pretty likely. I think that's definitely going to be the greatest risk. It's with those gusty winds, heavy rain, hail, low risk for tornado as of now. I think those straight line winds look to be a bigger risk as we head in Sunday into Sunday night, early Monday morning. But the risk for strong to severe storms pretty likely as we head throughout those overnight hours, really as we head Sunday night into early on your Monday. I know a lot of you have plans or maybe family and friends visiting from out of town, so it's kind of important. We're going to continue to keep you updated, of course, on the latest. I'm pulling up the Facebook Live here to see if anybody has any specific questions. Not really. If you guys do have questions, of course, you can always comment them here and we will try to get back to you and answer them. Just like I said, kind of be patient as the timing of those rain and storms over the next couple of days could change. That's why that WVLT First Alert Weather app is just so handy as we head into the next couple of days. Hope everyone has a very safe and hopefully mostly dry Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to continue to actually go look at some more data. We're going to be on. I'm actually going to be on for you guys at noon. And so we have some new stuff rolling in now. So I have an updated track then. And then we'll have some better data this afternoon, especially once meteorologist Ben Cathy comes in. Hope you guys stay dry and safe and have a fun Memorial Day weekend. We will be back here, I'm sure, tomorrow with the latest on this WVLT First Alert Weather Day expected for Sunday.